Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD, wanted to get back in Blazing Source, and a few weeks back we went over the PlayStation 5 Beta update that brought 1440p support, PlayStation 5 folders, and all that great stuff. And we now have the official public release, which is now officially called, instead of Beta 3, you know what I'm saying, it was Beta 3, now it's called version 22.02/06.00.00 for your PlayStation 5 console. It should be out, rolling out right now, and we're gonna go over some new things that are in this update. There's not a lot, but there's definitely a few things that are definitely worth your time, as well as just some recaps and really pointing you in the right direction to my old video about this update. So what is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD, wanted to hear back in Blazing Source, and let's go over the new PlayStation 5 System Software update for September 2022. So once again, like I said before, a lot of the features were featured already on the 3.0 beta. You can definitely go check out that old video where we did go over things that are in this update, including game lists, which are folders. We have 3D audio comparison for PS5, where you can test the 3D audio environment of your headsets. You can also request to share screen in PS5 parties and stuff like that. And of course, the big feature, 1440p support for the PS5 is now public for anyone and everyone that has a PS5, irregardless if you are on the PlayStation 5 beta program or not. And the one thing here that I think is a little bit of a bummer that is not here in the public release is that VRR on PS5 still does not support 1440p. It's only going to be available on 1080p and 4K resolutions. Not sure what the deal with that is. I think that's kind of weird, honestly. So hopefully that does get alleviated in a future update. But if you do have a VRR 1440p monitor, you will have to choose pretty much between one or the other, I think, or you just won't be able to use VRR on 1440p. So definitely go check out. There's a lot more in this update. I really do implore you to go check out that other video, just because I didn't want to be kind of redundant on the channel. Like, if I already covered it, I want to just point you in the direction of that old video, but also give you some new stuff here that we have at the table here. And one of those things is a really cool thing for trophy hunters. So this was on Push Square. I believe Mystic found this, but you can finally go to your trophies, select a game, hit the options button, and hit reveal all, which will reveal all of the hidden trophies in that given game permanently until you toggle that switch off. That is going to save a lot of trophy hunters a lot of time. I know those hidden trophies, just you have to go through it one by one, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. Now you can completely show all of them permanently, and that's a really cool feature. That's honestly a really good quality of life thing for sure, in spite of the ongoing issues with trophies that I'm sure at some point we will have to talk about here on the channel. So yeah, definitely go check out that video once again, but let's go over some new things as well that are updated from the blog as well that we got today. But also, before we get to that as well, if you want, you can go check out the full patch list notes on this update on the link below in the description. So this is going to be everything that's from that old video I did and this new video right now. It's all in one list on PlayStation's website. Definitely go check out that as well if you want the full rundown of all of the updates. And what we have here now is a little bit something that is not specifically for the PS5, but would definitely work in tandem with your PlayStation 5. That is updates to the PlayStation app, right? So this is going to be stuff that is rolling out later on this month for iOS and Android. And we got some pretty cool things here that definitely does make sense if we line up certain products that have released recently, and that is the PlayStation app will now be able to enable remote play in a more seamless fashion. Quote, PS app users will be able to launch a PlayStation remote app session directly from PlayStation app on iOS and Android devices. To start, make sure PlayStation app is linked to your PlayStation 5 console and your console is in rest mode. Then select the play using PlayStation remote app icon on the PlayStation app game hub, and then the PlayStation remote play app will automatically launch the game. To enjoy this feature, make sure PlayStation app and the PlayStation Remote app are both installed on your mobile or tablet device. This is really cool because if you guys have not been aware, they did release a Backbone specific PlayStation edition that, what I'm saying, hey, look, Backbone, if you're watching, I do hardware reviews. You know what I'm saying? I can send you my portfolio. I would love to I would love to unbox and review that, you know what I'm saying? But I still might get one here in the next coming weeks or so. But yeah, I think this could be really handy for those that have that backbone, or they have a mobile setup where they are able to use remote play and all that. I think this is going to be very, very, you know, awesome to be able to have it more front and center, that you are able to remote play off your PS5 straight to your phone and device and all that. So really cool stuff there. I think it makes a lot of sense to have that here up in the full PlayStation app. And I would only want in the future for these two apps to be merged into one, right? Like the PlayStation Remote app is separate from the official PlayStation app. They're both official apps, but you need a separate app for remote play. So I'm hoping that one day they are able to merge these two apps and just make it one cohesive app. That would be great, but you know, that day is not here, unfortunately. But you are able to very easily do remote play on your PlayStation app via your iOS or Android device. One quick thing here I found as well with the patch notes is that you can use your keyboard on PC and Mac with remote play if you are using those devices for remote play. We've updated the following for remote play. It's now easier to use the keyboard on your PC or Mac when using PlayStation Remote Play. We've removed the text entry box so you can use your keyboard to type directly onto PS5 or PS4. In addition to typing, you can now also use the keyboard to control games that support it. So that's a really cool thing as well, like being able to use your keyboard in some, you know, specific games. I'm not sure if those games need an update or something like that, but you know, nonetheless, to be able to just type on your PlayStation 5 and PS4 with your keyboard is going to be huge for those on remote play and using those devices for PlayStation gaming via remote play. Very cool stuff there. Just figured I'd throw that in there as well. And the last one here is a very small thing, is the ability to request share screen on the PlayStation app. Similar to the PS5 feature, PS app users will be able to request another party member playing on PS5 to start a share screen session and then watch their friends' gameplay from the app itself. This makes it even easier for you to stay connected with friends while you're on the go. You know, like I'm probably never gonna do this. I don't really hang out on PlayStation apps. I have a Discord server, so you know, like we just do that. But if you know there was a time where you wanted to, you know, if you're out on the go and your friend's in a PlayStation party and you want to see his gameplay for a little bit, you can go check that out on the go. Much easier here with the app, and that's really cool. You know, like overall, you know, definitely not a bad thing, but just something that I'm definitely not going to utilize. But those that do use PlayStation parties and all that, you'll be able to see your friend's gameplay in a much easier fashion. And that's pretty much all the major updates here that we got. I'm sure there'll be more stuff that we'll be uncovering over the next few days with this update, but it is available now for PS5. Definitely go get the new system software update if you have a 1440p monitor, especially, so you can finally play PS5 on 1440p and those folders if you like to do that, all that great stuff. Definitely, once again, go check out the other video that highlights all of the major updates. And down below as well, you can find links to our Discord, our Twitter, any of the articles that we reference here, and of course the anchor link that you can listen to our long form content in podcast format. Road to Part 1 is uploading on Sunday, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going over the first impressions, and kind of pseudo might be a little bit more of like a review type thing as well. I plan on having the game done by then, but yo, I'm not even at the docks, yo. I need to pick up the pace on that, you know what I'm saying? But down below, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on your video as well. Stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.